Talks with Robin. As you know, for many weeks, Robin Gwaltney is from the Gwaltney Group, a local trustworthy real estate team. We sit down on this couch and talk topics, issues, information local homeowners and buyers, sellers need to know. And today we're getting that market update and what's current and fresh in the market. Last time we were talking about the spring market and match day and how that kind of is going a little crazy.
And we'll continue to talk about match day from now until June, because it will be it will be a very relevant topic between now and then, because literally they'll start to match and then they'll start to shop and they'll keep shopping every weekend. And people say, when do the residents come? Some of them come the day they get matched for real, and other ones, then they just keep coming those next few weekends. And typically by June, everybody has bought something because they start in July, but it gets to be pretty busy.
Yeah, and now we're just creeping up on when it's going to start to get super busy. So what are we thinking, like median listing prices?
So right now we're seeing the median list price in our overall market at about $419, which just makes me crazy, because residents, that's a lot of money, right?
No,
and it used to be like $250 would be where the residents would buy, and then it was like $300, and then it was like $350, and now it's nothing of paying $400. So it's just the wave of the future, right? Prices are high, and they're going to continue to get higher. They're not going down. People ask me questions. You talk about the state of the market. Robin, what's happening? Are the real estate prices going to drop? They're not going to drop. We still are sitting with pretty low inventory. We have approximately 2 months worth of inventory.
Okay, so what does that mean?
That means if nobody lists their house in the next 2 months, 2 months from now we'll have 0 houses to sell.
That's not good.
No, so we need houses, and especially in that, $400,000 and under price for those residents, that would be ideal. And a lot of the people selling those houses are going to be the residents that are currently living in them.
Okay.
So they're going to put them on the market right in time for the new residents, but then they're going to say, but we don't want to move until we're done with our residency. So that's where we get creative, and we say, hey, we can help you solve this. We've got property management. So we have people, we have somebody that can put you in a temporary housing. Like, we're great at solving the problems.
Oh, that's great.
So in the market, you're going to see more competitive offers because of the low inventory. And when that rush comes in, more people, supply and demand. If you have 5 bottles of water and you're at the hottest day at Disney and you've got screaming kids and you say, what do you mean I have to pay $5 a bottle? Or what do you mean I don't even get to feel and see if it's cold or warm? I just have to take what you're offering me. Like, right? It all matters.
It does.
So when you have like 2 or 3 or 4 or 6 parties fighting for one house, that's when they start waiving their inspection. They start paying over ask. They start, it gets competitive. We're already seeing it. I mean, I've already had a couple of multiple offer situations, and here we are, not spring market yet officially, but it's because one of them was a $200,000 property, right? And that's a price point that a lot of people can afford. So we got in multiple offers, sold it for over ask. Another one was in the 300,000s, but it was just priced right and high threes and a really good house. So in both cases, we had at least one of the offers that were willing to waive their inspection.
Wow.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm telling my sellers going into the spring market, let's do pre-inspections so that there's an inspection report available for the buyer so that they can at least read that if they're going to get crazy and waive their inspection.
Wow. So there's a lot to go over here. We don't have much time. What is one last thing that we need to know about this?
Well, what's really important is to be working with an agent that knows how to compete in a competitive market. So when there's fewer houses than we need and we have a great big influx of buyers and there's got to be ways to win. And everybody doesn't want to pay $10,000 over the ask to win.
So
So there are other creative ways. I can't tell all my trade secrets, but I'm happy to share them with those buyers. So if I can help somebody, win in a creative market, which in a competitive market, I've done it over and over again.
And that's right. And we can contact you by phone. That's the best way?
Phone is fine. My email's fine. My website's fine. All the information is up on the screen. But feel free to call me on my cell phone anytime, and that number is 507-259-4926.
Hey, Robin, this has always been great. I can't wait to talk more real estate next week, okay?
Sounds good.
Great. There's more Midwest Access on the way. Stay right there.